President Moon Jae-in has been speaking to other world leaders following North Korea's most powerful nuclear test to date. In a phone call Monday night, President Moon and President Trump agreed to lift the restrictions on South Korea's missile payloads to allow Seoul to have more powerful missiles in its arsenal. President Moon will be flying to Russia tomorrow, where he'll meet with President Putin to seek his cooperation in getting North Korea to back down. Our Hwang Hojun reports.
President Moon Jae-in spoke with his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump over the phone late Monday, a day after the North's latest nuclear test, and they agreed to remove the limit on the payload of South Korean ballistic missiles under the Allies' missile guidelines.
The two leaders agreed to actively seek countermeasures against North Korea's provocations and fully prepare for potential threats based on the ironclad defense readiness posture of South Korea and the United States.
The move is aimed at enhancing Seoul's own defense capabilities against the increasing threats posed by North Korea. Lifting the payload cap from its current 500 kilograms will make it possible for Seoul to develop missiles that can destroy the fortified underground bunkers used by the North Korean leadership. During the call, President Moon also said South Korea will complete the temporary deployment of the THAAD missile defense system as soon as possible. The two leaders also share the view that it's time to put the strongest pressure and sanctions on the North, and agreed that the Allies will push for an even stronger UN resolution on Pyongyang. President Moon also spoke with the leaders of Russia and Germany. With President Vladimir Putin especially, President Moon said the UN Security Council should seriously consider fundamentally cutting off the sources of North Korea's foreign currency earnings, cutting off its oil supply, and banning North Korean laborers from working overseas. President Moon is flying off to Vladivostok for the Eastern Economic Forum early Wednesday morning. There, he'll have ample opportunity on the sidelines to meet with foreign leaders, including President Putin, to discuss the state of the regional security face-to-face. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.